Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. If you're new, my name is Michaela and I'm a 3rd grade teacher. And yeah, it's Friday, so I'm super happy. I just got to school and I ordered some things from Amazon, but I used the sweet gift cards that some of my sweet friends sent me. So if you are one of those people, thank you so much. And I will show you guys really quickly. It was just a few things, and I actually left one of the things at home, but I got some file folders. I got privacy folders, which just sit up like this. And so because my kids sit wonky, that will kind of give them some privacy when we take things for grade. Some of the colorful hanging files, and then I got ping pong balls for calling students for like questions and answers and stuff. And I'll show you how I do that, the student lottery. I did it last year and I loved it and my kids loved it. So yeah, I'm just gonna get moving, and in a little bit I'll share with you guys what we're doing today. So okay, so here is the student lottery. I'm gonna get like a label that says student lottery on it, tape it on there, but these are just ping pong balls. I got these off Amazon last year. I got them from Dollar Tree, but I couldn't find them this year. And I just write their names on it, and then when it's time to call volunteers and non-volunteers, I just put my hand in and pull out. And the first person that I pull has to answer the question. So some people use like popsicle sticks or stuff like that, but I just thought that that was like a cute idea. So yeah, that's what I do. I did not get this idea myself. I got it from Fantastically Fourth on Instagram. She has a lot of good ideas, so check her out if you like teacher Instagram. But let me show you really quickly what we're going to do in ELA today, or reading. Okay, so this is our book, or our story for the week. My librarian is a camel. So basically it just goes how libraries, or like how children are brought books throughout the world. And so we did Australia together, and then yesterday in their groups they got to pick another country, and we talked about text features, so like sidebars, captions, all that stuff. And they went and got key details of whatever country they picked, and today they are presenting them. So when they present them, all their reading stuff is in the little red folders, but we're gonna break out this bad boy today, which I'm super excited for. We used this last year. I got this off Amazon for like $20, and my kids absolutely love it. So we'll have to go over the rules for this, but it's super exciting and it's not very loud. So like it's not like obnoxiously loud. So, and then over here we went through the other day and we made this anchor chart together about what strong presentations look like. So this morning I'm going to give them a couple minutes to like go over it and practice presenting with their group, and then we are going to do presentations in front of everybody. And they won't have to use the microphone, but a lot of the kids actually like it, and a lot of kids are encouraged to get up and present or like speak because they have like a shiny microphone, whereas like they normally wouldn't want to. So that is an awesome tool if you like that kind of stuff. And then they have to finish testing, but that's not till intervention. Math, we're going to continue working with subtraction. I did just like little things. So those folders that I told you I had no idea what for, these are going to be social studies and science, and I printed off some labels. And then these are going to be mentor sentences, and I will show you guys the copies that I'm going to put in here before the day's over. I had told you guys that I didn't have enough social studies weeklies for everyone in my class to have one, but they ordered us some, so I'm super excited because now everybody will have their own copy, and I feel like that will obviously improve, you know, participation in grades. And then I just printed off these little labels. So scratch papers right here, Wednesday folders right there. Over there, you can't see, but there's a Turnitin bin and notebook paper. And yeah, flexible seating still going well. I did want to tell you that we had to do indoor recess a couple days this week, and so they got to use their new stuff. So thank you guys once again so much for sending stuff in. But yeah, they're gonna be here in about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna get the room ready and get their morning work and everything pulled up, and I will check back in with you guys probably in like a few minutes. Okay, so I've got about 5 minutes until the kids are gonna be here. I have what they need to do up on the board, and then I have these reading response that you guys saw. I have a few of them labeled and put out here. Some of them completed one yesterday, but they know that they have to do one by today because it's Friday, and we're gonna do fiction books this week. So they have that, and they're just gonna read silently. And yeah, so little cozy room. I love it. Also the TV, I still don't have the Apple part of it, so it's just in the corner right now. But yeah, I'll check back in with you guys. Maybe lunch, maybe planning, don't really know. All right, so it is lunchtime. My food's warming up. It's so funny because normally I just eat pizza rolls, and I had actual food today, and my team was like, you know how to cook? And I'm like, literally yes, I used to cook all the time, but my life has been a little hectic recently. But really quickly, I just wanted to show you guys what we've been doing. It's been a really calm day. They melted my heart with these presentations, y'all. They did so well with their little microphone, and they did so well. I loved it, so that was really fun to do this morning. This is how I'm gonna store it. So at my last school, I had a big filing cabinet, but I truly just don't want one, and this area is already cluttered as it is, so I'm just not gonna do a filing cabinet. This is how I'm going to store their work, so they get put in the Wednesday folders, take them home, sign, and then this is where I'm gonna store them. So there's that, and I'm just gonna slide it underneath there like it has been. They did a verb test today, or quiz. Side is vivid verbs, and then we are doing 3-digit subtraction, and I've been helping them a lot. I'll go over the word responses and how they've done later when I have more time. But yeah, we are rocking and rolling. It's been a really good day, so I'm gonna go eat my lunch. Alright, so it is planning. The kids are at art, and I am just doing some stuff. It's been a really calm day. When they come back, they'll have to test. In between lunch and them going to art, we did a little science. This is obviously the answer key, but for lesson 2, they did lesson 1 a couple days ago. So it's just a word play, like to practice with vocabulary. But yeah, right now I'm laminating, as you can tell, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with it once it's laminated. So hold on, I'm trying to put this in here. Okay, so this is what they're gonna do every like day of the week. This won't change. The sentences will though. So day 1, it's what do you notice, then parts of the speech, and then revise, and then imitate. And this is like Jivey, I think, off of Teachers Pay Teachers. So everyone is going to get one. This is like duplicates. I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to glue it into their mentor sentences folder that they have. So that's what I used for the blue folder. I know you guys had heard me say that I didn't know what to do with these folders. So yeah, so I'm hot gluing them now so they'll last, and then I'm gonna cut them and put them in. Okay, so I really like the way that we have been doing this. So they've had all week to read, and then they have the reading responses. I am gonna do this with less thick laminating paper. Right now I just use the Scotch ones because they're really good, but they're really thick and it makes it harder for them to fold. So I'm gonna wait till the school laminator is finished to do the rest of them till it works again, because it's less thick. Anyways, so they have all of these questions, and we've been over it like 3 different times. You don't have to pick all of them. You don't have to do all of them. You pick 1 appetizer, 1 entree, 1 dessert. And then this is where they record their responses. So obviously these aren't perfect. This is the first one, so I'm gonna go through them and see. So I still have a few that owe me them, but they have just been working at their own pace. So some of them finished them yesterday. Some of them were still finishing up their book of the week. And yeah, I haven't been specific. The only requirement for their book was that it was a fiction book and that they answered in complete sentences. So yeah, so they picked what number and it went over here. So I know which one they're answering. And then, yeah. And then they put right here is the name of the book, and then over here is their name. So I'm really pleased with how this is, and we will be doing this every week, and yeah, they really like it. So, all right, before I go get my kids, just wanted to show you guys that there's scratch paper all out here for them, so when we get back from testing, or when we get back from art, we can get the laptop cart and start testing. And I gotta get their these are their headphones. I hate the way they're stored right now, but I have girls here, boys here, but I think I'm gonna end up getting one of those and putting it on the side of this so they can put their headphones in there, because I don't like how they are right now. But like I said, everything can wait. But yeah, so I have like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna go get my kids, and so we'll do testing. It's supposed to be intervention, but when we have to do this benchmark testing, it replaces intervention for just that week. And so yeah, we'll do testing, and then hopefully we'll be finished in time to go to recess, because we have to go to recess at 1:45 to 2, because then another grade comes out there and then it gets crowded. So hopefully we'll be finished so they can go outside, because we didn't get to go outside yesterday because we were testing. And then I don't know, we're finished with social studies. Well, we're not caught up on social studies, but we've already, science. We're not caught up on science, but we've already done science today, so I don't know, we may try to start social studies. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go get my kids, and I'll check in with you guys after dismissal. Okay, so I just got done with dismissal, and instead of running out, I think I'm actually going to stay for a little bit. I typically like to get here early and then leave as soon as it's time, but it's a Friday, so I don't really care. But this is the state of my desk at 3:30, so I'm not leaving anytime soon. I have put together / am putting together their social studies and science folders, and then I'm gonna do their math folders. And I'll have to show you guys, because what I showed you guys earlier for the mentor sentences with the blue folders, I completely threw that out, and we're using composition books for that now. So I will show you guys that in a minute, but I'm going to finish up. So all right, these are our social studies science. This is in KG blank space, the font. And I just printed those off, and right now all it has in here is just some lined notebook paper, and we will put our social studies weeklies in here. Instead of me collecting them up every day, now they have a place for them, so those will go over in there with the red folders. Okay, so my desk is looking a whole lot better. I need to find a place to put my privacy folders. We used them today and they worked out really well. I've got my tub of things to grade. I just put some grades into the grade book, and yeah, I am gonna head out. So I have their social studies folders up here that we'll pass out and do together, and then I have their math ones that I'm gonna wait to put together, and then I'll show you, I'll show you right here. So everyone has a composition book, so it doesn't matter what theirs looks like. And then on the side they have their number and this is just like a regular like label dot, and I had to put some tape on the side of it because these pop off easy. And so it comes in there. Now this one's different because it's just a 2-person one, but normally they just go like this. And so I have it like this so that they can easily pull theirs out if the whole table doesn't need it. If the whole table needs something, then the supply person for that table comes over here and gets it. But inside of it, I just went ahead and hot glued down the days for the mentor sentences. So every week they're going to have a sentence and a story that we're going to look at that's not part of the ELA story. It's just a read aloud, and they'll have a sentence, and so for day 1 it has different instructions, but it will be the same format for each week. So I went ahead, laminated and hot glued that in there, so that goes in there. And then yeah, I think that's the only thing that I had to show you guys. So I'm going to get out of here because it's Friday. I want to film a Q&A because I haven't done a question and answer video in a while, and I feel like a lot has happened since then. I've gotten a whole lot of new subscribers and new friends, so please leave questions that you want me to answer down below in the comments, and I will answer them in a question and answer video. It can be about teaching or my personal life or anything spiritual, anything you want, and I will answer them. I'm gonna have a whole video dedicated to question and answers. So yeah, so go ahead and leave a question for me to answer, and yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next vlog.